Once upon a time, in the ancient land of Nineveh, where the sun paints the fields golden and the days were on, there lived a kind-hearted young boy named Tobias. One day, a great sadness fell upon his family. Tobias' father, Tobit, lost his sight and could no longer work to support their family. In their humble home, Tobias's mother, Anna, shows great resilience by taking upon herself the responsibility of providing for them. Each morning before the village stirs awake, Anna sits at her loom, skillfully weaving intricate patterns into fabrics. From time to time, someone will come to buy her work, bringing a modest income that helps to sustain their household. Despite the weariness that often settles upon her shoulders, Anna continues to weave and care for her family. Her talent does not go unnoticed, for one day a patron, impressed by her skill and moved by her family's plight, not only pays her handsomely for her skillful creation, but also gifts her a young goat as a token of appreciation. Tobit, burdened by the weight of his blindness and the poverty it brings to him and his family, mistakenly believes his wife has stolen the goat and commands her to return it. Unable to bear his situation any longer, Tobit prays to the Lord to release him from his distress. Convinced his life is coming to an end, Tobit instructs Tobias, his son, about his duties towards the care of his mother and his own proper burial. As if by divine providence, Tobit remembers the money he has left with his friend, Raphael, in Media. Revived by the memory, Tobit draws close to Tobias. He speaks to him of a sacred task he wishes to entrust to him, the recovery of the talents left long ago. As Tobias prepares to leave, his father blesses him. "My son, be courageous and steadfast. God will guide your steps. Seek out the assistance of a trustworthy man who will accompany you on your journey. Take a wife from among our own people, and remember to honor God in all that you do. May his blessings be upon you." As Tobias begins his journey, a man, Raphael, appears in the way. Raphael offers to accompany Tobias on his journey and show him the way. Little does Tobias know Raphael is no ordinary traveler, but an angel sent by God to watch over him. That evening, Tobias and Raphael camp near the Tigris River. While Tobias is washing at the bank of the great river, a large fish tries to swallow his foot. Startled, Tobias returns to camp to share his misadventure. Raphael instructs Tobias to catch the strange fish, because it contains a valuable treasure that will aid him on his journey. Trusting in Raphael's words, Tobias enters into the river and catches the great fish. In the morning, they continue on to the city of Ecbatana. Here in this city, Raphael tells Tobias they must stay the night in the house of Raguel, a relative of Tobias. Raguel introduces Tobias to his daughter Sarah, a beautiful young woman burdened by a terrible curse. Although afraid of the curse, Tobias finds himself drawn to Sarah, following his father's wishes, and decides to marry her. Following Raphael's instructions, Tobias burns a portion of the great fish in the fire of the wedding chamber. As it begins to smoke, Tobias joins Sarah, and together they thank God for breaking the curse. With Sarah by his side and the rest of the treasure safely in hand, Tobias and Raphael return to Nineveh. Meanwhile, Anna sat looking intently down the road by which her son would come. When she caught sight of him, she called to Tobit, "Your son is coming, and the man who went with him." As Tobias entered and made his way towards his father, Raphael told him to smear the medicine made from the gall of the great fish on the eyes of his father. He did, and the film on Tobit's eyes peeled off, restoring his sight. A radiant light filled the room as Raphael revealed himself. "I am Raphael, one of the 7 angels who bring your prayers before the glory of the Lord. I was sent to test and heal you and Sarah, your daughter-in-law. They were shaken and fell face down, for they were afraid. But he said to them, 'Do not be afraid. Peace be with you. Bless God forevermore.' When they stood up, he was gone. Tobit's heart overflowed with gratitude as he beheld the faces of his beloved son, daughter-in-law, and the villagers gathered around. With tears of joy streaming down his face, Tobit praised God for his mercy and the miraculous healing that had restored not only his sight, but also his faith in the power of God's love. Guided by faith in the angel Raphael, came to a joyful conclusion. Through courage, kindness, and unwavering trust in God's plan, Tobias and his family experienced the power of love and divine providence.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share. Until we meet again, may the peace of Christ be with you today and always.